there is a large group of people in that state can't believe Michigan won the national championship, and then the Lions won the division and then won a playoff game that they actually had at home. What was the environment like on Sunday night, Sam?
Yeah, it was unlike every single game this year at Ford Field has been spectacular, but there was something about the other night. Just, it's been 30 years since we've hosted a playoff game. Of course, coming out on top is exactly what we were hoping for and what the fans were dying for. So it was spectacular. It really was, and I can't wait for this Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I'm sure, for sure. But this is something you don't know about because you just got there, and forget about the previous 31 years. This is your year. This is your time. I'm wondering if that's the general sense in your locker room too, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, it predates a lot of us. Obviously, I wasn't born the last time the Lions won a playoff game, but that doesn't mean – I don't want to say that doesn't mean anything to me, but the fact that I just showed up here in April, I guess you could say ignorance is bliss. I just knew that I needed to come in, put in as much effort and work as hard as I could to try to help the Lions get to the playoffs. And here we are. It was phenomenal that we won the other day, and we got bigger aspirations.
What's Jared Goff's role been for you seamlessly transitioning, it seems, into the NFL, Sam?
Yeah, Jared is as consistent and stable a player as I've ever been around. Just the attitude that he brings into the building every day, it's really comforting as a young player to see like the cornerstone of a organization, knowing that you can rely on him as a young player. And when I trip and fall down, he's going to be the first one to help me up and teach me what I could do a little bit better and what he's looking for. So Jared is, a lot of people rely on Jared, and he does a tremendous job each and every day.
What is he like in the huddle? Big moments.
He's stable. He's calm. I mean, he's the field general. No moment is too big for him. Obviously, he's played on the highest stage. He's been to the Super Bowl. So I trust him with everything in my bones. I really do.
And Amon-Ra St. Brown, I love that guy, man. I just think he is just a killer. He's an assassin. And what has his role been like with you as well as a pass catcher, Sam?
Yeah, the finite details with Saint are really what separates him from even the average of the good receiver. He's a phenomenal receiver. So getting to ask him questions on a daily basis, why'd you run the route like that? Why did you lean and stick like that? What are you doing with your hands? What are you doing with your first step? He's a great help. And the fact that he's been doing it at a high level for the last 3 years is comforting to me to know that I can trust his opinion and I can really try to enhance my game with all the details he's helping me out with.
In the few minutes I have left with you, Sam LaPorta, what is your favorite Dan Campbell story? Cough it up. What do you have for me on that, Sam? Come on now.
I'll give you a good one from the other night. One of the defensive ends had a rep on me that, it wasn't my best stuff. It was okay, but he shedded the block and made the play. And the first person I see it, of course, is Coach Campbell on the sideline, and his face is cherry red, and he's yelling at me. He's like, "LaPorta, you're better than that. You're better than that." And I'm like, oh my God, like I need to be better than that, or coach is going to rip my butt off this field right now.
I love so he's singling you out, and you take it is essentially right.
Take the coaching. I mean, he was 15 yards away from me. I could have been on the other side of the field, and I would have picked his voice out, yelling at me like that.
I love that.
Yeah, just take the coaching and know that I have a lot to improve on still.
I love that. So, it's entirely possible you're one home win away from seeing Kittle for the right to go to the Super Bowl, Sam.
Yeah, for sure. We'll take it 1 week at a time, but yeah, that'd be phenomenal to go over to San Francisco and see my buddy George.
Well, again, and what does this whole run mean for you, Sam? Again, I know you're in the middle of it, but you are part of a renaissance in Detroit that has an opportunity to make a mark for all time. You are in the midst of that. I'm wondering how that lands on you.
Yeah, of course we're trying to create our legacy here, and we feel like we've done that already this year with accomplishing that first playoff win in 30 years, but that's really not the end goal. That's not what we have in sight. So, we're trying to get to Vegas, but of course we're taking it one step at a time. And, this week we got the Buccaneers again. So it'll be a great match.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.